Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Messi. Park Ji-sung. And here's Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Gives it back. And this... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Messi. And it's Robertson. And now a sudden chance to counter. White. That's a promising run he's making on the right. White has it in a wide position. White. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's White. Chouameni, nicely spread. White has it out wide and in space. Cleared without hesitation. And the pass is intercepted. Still goalless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gnabry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. And the shot's on here. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gnabry. Park Ji-sung. Shifted it to the flank. It's Park Ji-sung. Maldini cuts out the pass. Chouameni. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Robertson. Now Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Robertson picks it up out wide. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this is Gnabry. Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Park Ji-sung. Messi. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Pele. He's played it back. Now there's a fine ball. Cruyff. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Five minutes till the break. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And this is... And the shot! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
That's going to go a long way. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And this is Gnabry. Chance! That's another chance! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
Puskás! Superb from Puskás!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nice sequence of passes, this. That has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Tchouaméni. And he was alert to it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
It's their
18.
second corner of the game.
Número 11. Número 10. Messi. Número 13.
And it's been taken short.
Número 14. Número 50.
Argentina with another corner.
Número 4. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. Driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And a chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Robertson. Now it's Doku. Strong running down that left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Just 5 minutes left. Azar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's well spotted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Tries to play it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Belletti. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's found the way through. And he's there to make the challenge. Van de Ven. Looking for the run. Lovely, now then. And he's onside. Isco. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his.
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Puskas. Park Ji-sung. It's inches away from being a really good ball. Nedved. Driving on and making good progress. It's run loose here. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's certainly onside here. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Nedved. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now it's Puskas. That's been slipped through. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Now the ball. Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now the breakaway. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Nedved. Nesta. Odo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Nedved. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta. Park Ji-sung. Puskas. And Puskas! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And this is Puskas. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Puskas, who does have an assist to his name. That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Maldini. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Makalele. Nedved. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Brazil finding their passes. Puskas. Now it's Messi. Puskas. Oh, super find. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that was never going to make it. Odo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through. Pele! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And the shot! Good run. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Argentina go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the game has already resumed here. Pele does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pele chips it through. And this is Puskas, and he's in on goal. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Pele. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's Park Ji-sung. In with the challenge. Makaleli. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back. Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Puskas trying to keep this in. Lam. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A case now of complete control. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doku quietly revving up. Now it's Cruyff. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Doku. Well, they could break here. Decent progress down the left. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dunk, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Makalele proves too strong.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Doku. Lahm does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's dribbled past his man here. Otto. Aubameyang. Argentina are coasting towards victory. Now it's Pelé. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Here's Doku. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Gets to show off his quick feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maldini. And it's Nedved. That's that, the end. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dida deals with that nice and simple. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Pelé, and it's Caicedo. This looks promising. And that has been clubbed away. Played in deep. Cleared away. Crossed in again. Oh, what a... And he's done it! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina finding themselves unexpected. And the shot! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Otto.
Pretty robust defending.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in. Puskas. And he was alert to it. Lahm. And they can counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Puskas. And Puskas! Nice physical challenge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vieira. Played out wide. He's found a way through. Swings it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vieira. Odo. Park Ji-sung. And this is Puskas. Knocks it out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. And it's Caicedo. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. And he's had it nicked away. Park Ji-sung. Quality ball. Little pass back. Lam. Bullish header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Little doubt,
reglamentario.
that is a foul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Now Odo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's being urged to shoot. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pelé. Park Ji-sung. That's a delicate pass. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And it's Messi. And here's Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming. And here's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung driving forwards. Pelé. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Jong. And it's Lam. Lam stood his ground strongly. Delivers with whip. Vieira. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could move up a gear here. Pelé. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks about the shot. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi, número 13. Entran número 14. Número
Not
50.
pretty, but it... Corners!
Número 7.
He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. De Jong duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Argentina can break now. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That could spell trouble. Gerrard.
Colorado Springs surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played out to the left flank. Doku. He's picked his way through, and the flag has stayed down. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Bale. Aimed beyond. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Argentina. Número 2. Entrará al campo. Número 22. Se está realizando un cambio.
Dunk is there, and he can get that clear. Flings in a Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand has been caught there, it's a foul. Ronaldinho did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Colorado Springs nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Corners! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Caught offside that time. pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target. And we're done. Argentina perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He won't be happy with that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Pele. Messi. Vieira. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Messi. Ribery. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lahm. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Puskas. He's found a way through. Vieira. Foot in. Drogba. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sung.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Puskas. Messi. Now can he find a finish? Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sung. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Iniesta. Vieira. Now it's Puskas. Picked out brilliantly. So, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Park Ji-sung. And a chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi goes short. And it's Otto. He's big. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try. This is their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's heaved it away. That has not gone well. Vieira. Puskas. And here's Messi. Back into the middle. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi. Vieira, very much a man of this moment. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Pele. Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pele. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Ribery. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And they win it back again.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Puskas. Ribery. Could move up a gear here. Drogba. Ribery. And Ribery! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ribery just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he skips past his man. Vieira. Dunk, spots it and intercepts.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Pepe with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to... Good chance here! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he finish? He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've some...
Header! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Vieira goes steaming forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 11.
And it's Lam.
Número 10.
Played in with purpose.
Entran.
Nesta
Número
clears it
85.
away.
Número 50.
Park Ji-sung.
Número 14. Cambio.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Closing in on goal. Lam can get it clear. Park Ji-sung really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nesta kept aware, and he's given it away. Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Park Ji-sung. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Doku. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the through ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odo. That's a throw. Roberto Carlos. Son Heung-min. That's been cut out, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well played. That's a little off target. Drogba. And it's Son Heung-min. Deep cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Otto getting this one clear. Doku, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Doku. Otto. 5 minutes left on the clock. Park Ji-sung. Well, there's the clearance. Argentina have it back and can go again. Cruyff. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Valverde. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Valverde. Roberto Carlos. He gets big! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Puskas! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tries a shot! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things. And
it's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Puskas. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Surely! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front.
He's having a shot! Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Great vision. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pele, and this is Pele. Turns and he shoots! And it's Messi. Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Puskas. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Neymar. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it in for the pieces. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read.
Real chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. He's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Park Ji-sung knocks it into space. Pele. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Neymar tries to play it through. Cleared away. Vieira shows great strength. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He is through here. Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And here's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Puskas has got himself a free kick. Vieira has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Vieira. Messi, now it's Pele. Messi. Now Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pele. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Caros espectadores, prestem atenção ao ecrã. Vamos passar um bom tempo das forças de segurança no campo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal against Argentina.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Well, this formation was... Decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Bellingham. And it's Vitinha. Arsenal finding their passes. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the shot! Well, the ball's run loose here. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. That has been slung wide. Hullet. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! Vieira. Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskás does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pelé.
Such good technique.
Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Vitinha. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, super ball. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Chips it through. Bellingham with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's the throw. Robertson. Park Ji-sung. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Vieira. Pelé. Puskás. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now they can break here. Bellingham going about things with real menace. And it's Salah. Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. There's the header! Oh, taken with style! And he was quick to react. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Vitinha. And it's Salah. And here's Hullet. He's played it back. That's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Robertson.
There will be 1 minute at a
Great
time.
vision. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Argentina really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Argentina having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Argentina carrying a 1-goal lead. Pele has created one goal already. He can run onto that. Great chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Yeah.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Hullet. Mohamed Salah. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vitinha. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sung.
Argentina are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Lam. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The attendance
Just about up to the hour now.
60,332.
Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal.
It's their second
17,
corner of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Hullet. Number 15, Bellingham. Number 24, Mohamed
Can he
Salah.
finish? And it's in! Right back in the game! We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Cruyff. Vieira. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Van Dijk. Messi. And it's Vieira. It's Pedri. And here's Haaland. Now, can they get him away?
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's had it nicked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Messi. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff. Otto. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets into some space. Ronaldinho. Odo. Oh, super find. Doku. Oh, good ball. Vitinha. And it's Pedri. That's good running with the ball. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. That's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Doku. Doku going full tilt down the left. He's picked his way through. Doku. Oh, that's neat. He's found some space.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vitinha.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Argentina really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive penchant.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Now it's Batistuta. Foot in. Nicely aimed pass. Kirkchu. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Great pick. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Puskas, and it's Otto. Now it's Isco. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Otto. Now it's Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. Park Ji-sung! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake. Can he finish? Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
South Korea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Puskas. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's one-on-one. Great chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
South Korea couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Half an hour played now. And it's Vieira. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Otto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rijkaard looking for the run. Isco providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. Messi. Pelé. Can he finish? They've done it! Back to within one! Interesting! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that...
Takes a shot! And it's in! Argentina are level!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. Vieira. And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Argentina come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Chance, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Messi gets into a good position. And this is Messi. And he shoots! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
It's Isco! Just not quite happening for him just now.
South Korea really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nesta. And it's Vieira. Puskas. And it's Otto.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go...
He's had a shot! Kukçu.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been slung wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Beckham carries the ball down the right. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Puskas.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good strength. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
South Korea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Yeah. He's looking wide. It's Park Ji-suk. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement with the father of a boy in a blue hat